Welcome to Just City Building with the Old Boar. We're playing City Skylines 2. And we're almost about to go to the next level here, which is Thriving Metropolis. We've got lots of demand. And everything looks really good. We've got a little bit of traffic. One day we're going to have to do something about these. This is the loop around the city. Lots of problems over in this little neighborhood here. Lots of abandonment. Noise pollution. Just can't understand why we would have so much noise pollution. This commercial here, this is residential. Put this college over here to try to take care of some of this, and I just don't really know what's causing this lack of high-skilled labor. We might need to do something about the education in order to technical university. Not for sure we have these. And our budget is 2.8 a month. You look at your amount of money that you have and you think that you're okay, but if you get down below your monthly budget, you'll whittle away at that pretty quickly. And 100,000 people is, at least it's not a lot in City Skylines 1. Trying to think about where I would put this technical university. So I don't think we have those down. This is the medical university. It's huge. We want to keep it close to this highway. And so we also want to keep it on this road here, near this road, which comes all the way through to this interchange. And it doesn't really have an interchange here. It should. And we have an interchange here, which really should connect to this road. But when I put this in, I didn't have the square for it. Yeah, if you can do it on your loop, this interchange back here should connect up through an interchange over here. And then this is a bridge across to this neighborhood, which is not doing bad. And we have recently made all of our districts about 5,000 people so that we can service each district with its own police, fire, medical, etc., which is a big project. It's a big project to get the districts out to about 5,000 each. Some of them a little over and some are a little under. That one's a little under. This one's just about 5,000. This one is good. This one is good. This is really under here. And if we connect and interchange, once we get the tiles, connect and interchange here, we could put the universities out here, the big ones. But I think that's our problem. This problem is just a mystery to me, I guess. I don't know what to do about that. It's noise pollution. Noise pollution. I just can't figure that out. Another option would be to put the universities here. These big ones. We want it to be on a 4-lane road at least. This is actually farming area. I think I'm going to put this one here. You know, everybody's making the ground flat before they do things, but it looks okay. So we might just do this. New signature building, oil refinery. Oh yeah, now these you place once in the game. I'm sure this one is as well. We want to get that signature building in as quickly as possible, but I want to take a look at this first. Technical University. Big technical university. Super, super nice. Got a big hill here. We could just smooth this out a bit. Get right click here, and just smooth up. Yeah, there's a lot of mods for the game now, and I've looked at them and I've thought about it, but I'm just happy the way I am. Big Technical University. Now, what about the signature building? It is here. Oil refinery. Want to university graduation chance citywide. 5% interest in university education citywide. That would be good. Industrial efficiency. Where does it go? We've been saving these big spaces out here. This is an oil field. And let's just see. Oil refinery. It's a little bit crooked, I think. Maybe not. Let's take a look at it. Super nice. The kind of thing that was really hard to do in City Skylines 1. You could. All these little assets are pieces that you can put together, and they've just taken the work out of it for this. Yeah, I like to keep space in the game. Just makes things look more realistic. Open spaces. No industry demand. Commercial and people. This is the edge of the map here. I'd really like to put in trains, but I just don't feel I'm ready for it. I really love trains. Have an entire series on my channel about Railway 2. So, the other university. Let's see about the university. See how big the medical university is. It's gonna fit really nice right in here. I think that's what we're gonna do. It's a little bit close to the highway, actually. Let's just see again. Not that one. This one, yeah, this one. It's going to be okay, I think. Now we have new signature building, pharma. And pharma. +1 to graduation chance. +5 interest in university education and 2 to energy industrial efficiency. Now, where would we put pharma? I think I'm going to try to balance out a bit with pharma in this area here. Let's just see how big it is. It's not that big. Okay. But first, let's go look at the medical university. Medical university, right near the highway. It's a little bit wonky up on this bridge. All kinds of fire trucks coming up the road here. Do we not have fire out here? Don't see any fire. It's a collapsed building. I guess it burnt down. I thought for sure we had fire out here. Do we not have fire? We do have fire. This is the police. We will upgrade police. Now, this is a district that does not have 5,000 people yet, but we're going to go ahead. This is Willow Creek. This is assigned correctly. So is this one. And let's see about medical. This is assigned to Willow Creek. And let's go ahead and... No, we already have the extension on it. It's okay. We had that kind of problem for a long time in City Skylines 1, and just roll with it. It's not a big deal. This is not a perfect game. This is not really supposed to be butted up against this part of the road, but it's all right. And this is a parking lot coming off of the highway here, which it's not going to have access to this, but they might have access here. I like the fact that it doesn't jump to it. They must be first responders to people who have been hurt. I'm going to see if I can lower this down. I don't think I can lower this down. No network anarchy, although they do have the mod for it now. It's a third-party mod, and they're doing lots of stuff with those mods, and I keep thinking to myself, how much of the game mechanics are being influenced by the mods and throwing things awry. And so for me, I would suggest, if you're a new player to the game, like I am, that you not use the third-party mods yet, unless they are not intruding on the game mechanics. If you place a tree right next to this one, how does that affect the tree? I mean, right next to it. This tree has its own little space. It changes color. I think I'm going to live with this here. It's just a small little bit of parking. And let's just see, do they have access to other parking? I could move this entire thing. I could move it. It could actually move over to here. This is 4-lane. And this is... Where's our forestry? Hard to see. Yeah, we only have this side of the highway on forestry, and you know, it might just look better over here. It's on a hill. But we have pharma to deal with. We do want pharma in here as quickly as possible. This is server farm. These are high density office buildings. And this district's population, you know, we may have to make these districts 6,000 or 7,000 in order to get a larger population. Don't know how many building squares. Just gonna have to put city out into here, onto these little islands. I would hate to do it, but I've thought about just giving myself some more room to breathe here inside. I'm assuming you get to unlock all of the squares with all the progression milestones. But these 56, 51 is 100, 150, almost 200, almost 250 more squares we get. That probably covers it. We've got a lot of water in here. This has access to parking. Does this have access to parking here? Yes, right here. So I think I'm going to leave this where it is. Leave well enough alone. Pharma could go over here, but I want to put my big disease control center over here. Industrial stability bad. You don't want to put it where the red is. You want to put it where the green is. So I think we'll give these people out here something to move in and work for. But I want to place it to where it looks decent. This is a welfare office. I finally figured out that you kind of need some of these more than one. And I'm liking pharma. Right here. Let's see, am I going to take out this house? Right next to the welfare office. Still a little bit wonky. That's a building that's so big you probably do want to put it on flat ground. Am I outside the city limits? Or it just doesn't fit right? It's okay there. Okay, we've got pharma in. This is pharma. Does create ground pollution. Does it create wind pollution? Is going the opposite direction. That's good. Here comes a train. Really nice cargo train. Looking forward to that. Really realistic sounds for that. That was also an extra mod you needed in City Skylines 1. Someone corrected me, it's not called City Skylines 1, it's just called City Skylines. Now that we have 2, I call it City Skylines 1. Just to make the distinction in my own mind. Always like to get down on the ground and look around. I would like a more smooth camera movement mod, and there's a third-party mod for it, but I don't want to affect the game. This is really neat here. If you can imagine a database and the game mechanic that has to control all of this, amazing. So thanks for watching the old boar play City Skylines. We'll see you in the next time.